All right. Second class today, teaching. So that means I'm physically going to do like 3 practices today, but this is good. I need as much grounding as I can get. Yeah, yoga is the best. It is one of the techniques to use just to like de-stress your body. Yoga is amazing. I don't really know what I would do without it. But I know I'm so happy that I do it and that I can teach it and that I can physically do it, even if my own practices changed, which it has. So we're doing floaty in. I actually have a sequence, and let me go grab that. I just did a little write up. So I'm going to try to emulate Kate. But Kate can, it'll be hard to because my energy is a little bit different than hers, but I'll still be myself. We're going to do floaty in. I think she does the ratio of like 40-60. Mine might be more 50% each side. But let's go ahead and come actually on into child's pose. So let's go ahead and take your knees wide, toes to touch, sink your seat back, let your forehead rest. Good. And take a full breath in through your nose and open your mouth and exhale. And again, in breath and out breath. 3. Exhale, softening through the hips, maybe even lifting the head, noticing already gravity takes over. Let that forehead come down as you lengthen the neck. Exhale. And another. Just take a few more breaths on your own. Settling down into the earth. Breathe in and out. Take a moment and center here with an intention for your practice. And then breathe into that inhale and exhale. Push your palms down, rise up, slide your hands back, putting your knees right underneath your hips, spread your fingers wide. Good. Simple movement of cat-cow. Take the ribs down, lift chest, look up, breathe in, and exhale, round and curl in. Nice and easy, articulating your spine, waking up. Exhale, round. 2 more. See sky, look up, breathe in. And round and exhale. And 1 more breath in. And exhale, curl around. Good. Neutral spine. Walk your hands a little forward. Let's come to down dog. First down dog of the day, maybe. Maybe not. Walk your dog. I know some of you guys wake up and do at least 10 minutes of yoga in the morning. So maybe you've already been in your down dog. Whatever you need, pedal out, sway hips, side. Exhale and side. 2 and 1. And then let's go ahead, step forward, top of your mat. Exhale, fold, hands down. Heel toe feet maybe wider, catch elbows, or just let the fingertips touch the floor. Little bounce of the head or torso. 3, 2, 1. Bend knees, roll and rise up. At the top, reach, inhale, press palms and look up. And exhale, hands by your side. Good. All right, let's Take your feet hips width, put your hands to heart, take a moment, connect back to your intention. Let's take one Om, breathe in and out first. Inhale, exhale. And Oming here, breath in and Om. Oh. I almost forgot what I was doing. Inhale, reach your arms, lift up. Exhale, fold. I think I malfunction now as I teach my second class. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands down, step back to down dog, exhale, which means I've gotten really spoiled because I used to teach a lot more. So let's go ahead right through 2 vinyasas. Take your time, come forward, inhale to your plank. Chaturanga, lower, exhale. Just trying to get some music here. Lift, inhale, good. Down dog, exhale. Second one. Take it nice and slow at your own pace. Right there. Lifting up. And then exhale, pulling back. Good. 3 breaths in your down dog. Heels to the earth, heart to thighs. 2, 1. Good. From here, step your right foot to warrior 1. We're going to go right into it since we'll slow down a little bit later. Warrior 1, arms reach up. Catch hands behind back, fold and exhale. 3, 2, 1. We're not going to rise. You're just going to let your hands come down. Step back to down dog and exhale. 2 vinyasas. You can always skip these. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knee extension. Cobra pose or up dog, inhale. Exhale, back. Second one, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. And exhale, back. Left foot, warrior 1. Rise, inhale. Exhale, catch your hands. Fold and breathe out. 3. Crown of your head reaching down towards the floor. 2. 1. Hands to the floor, step back to down dog and exhale. 1 vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog in, breath. And down dog, breathe out. 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Look forward, inhale, bend knees, prepare, step or jump, top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Samasthiti. Take your arms overhead. You can keep your feet together. Hook your thumbs or thread your fingers. Let's go to the left. Push the hips to the right. 3, soften the shoulders. Maybe look towards the right sky. 2, 1. Inhale. Maybe hook the thumbs the other way. Exhale, second side. 3. Breathing, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Sit into chair. Exhale. Tailbone tucks under. Press those palms. Another breath. And exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, step or jump back. Exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot between your hands, left heel down. Triangle, pyramid pose. So keep the right hip squared. You can put your hands on your blocks. Push that left heel down or let the hands touch the floor. Round. 3. You can keep the right knee bent if you need more space. 2, 1. Left hand on the inside or outside of your right foot, right arm up. So Cameron, you're gonna have to give yourself a little extra space, left hand further out, and you can take that right arm up. But bend the right knee more. Maybe right hand comes to your waist. Pull that right hip back. 3, so triangle reverse. Triangle revolves, my bad. 2, 1. Both hands down. Bend into your right knee, half moon. So you have your block underneath your right shoulder. Left hand could go to your waist or up to the sky, or your right hand could go to the floor. play with your version. Catch ankle, open chest. 3, whatever you need right here. 2, 1. Left hand down, step back, plank. Chaturanga or straight to down dog, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left foot between your hands, spin your right heel down, square hips, shorter stance, left leg straight. Put your hands on blocks as you have with the floor. Pull that left hip back. Holding for 3. Maybe wiggle the bum. I always feel like I get a little bit of release of the mid back to lower back as I do that. And then pause the movement, stretch that left leg more straight. 2, 1. Inhale, lift, right hand down, inside or outside of your left leg. Open up your chest, maybe the left arm goes up. Right? Find your variation, make it work. Bend that left knee, come in. Right hand further out. Modifying. 2, 1. Good. Both hands down. Push the block forward. Half moon. Transition. Right hand to waist. Maybe bend your right knee. Catch your right ankle. Good. Release the right foot beside your left. Exhale, fold. Feet or hips width, catch your big toes. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, fold. Keep the toes down. So if you feel like your toes, big toes are lifted, push the big toes into the fingers. Pull chest towards thighs. Breathe. So those knees can stay bent. They can add more engagement. Tip your weight forward. Curl chin in. Inhale, halfway lift, bend your knees, slide your hands right underneath your feet. And exhale, fold. Option, catch your hands behind your calf muscles. 3, 2, 1. Good, hands down. Let's go ahead right into yogi squat. So you can put your bum on a block, hands at heart. 5 breaths right here, thumbs right at your sternum. Chest is lifted, maybe look left and right. 2, gaze is forward. 1, hands down, jump back, chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior 2. Good. Extended side angle, right elbow, right thigh, or right hand down, inside or outside of your left foot. Right foot is what I meant to say. Reach, maybe press that right hand down, elbow on the floor, elbow. If you can put your elbow on the floor, we're gonna need to take you to the hospital. Reaching up, so you're gonna be too deep. 2, pushing through that back foot, reaching through the left fingertips. 1. Rise up, warrior 2, stay low, right leg. Gently straighten right leg, heel toe, left foot in. Regular triangle, reach forward in. Exhale, catch your right big toe, right hand, right ankle. Maybe left hand to your left hip crease. Maybe that left hand comes and slides towards your right hip crease. Breathe. Pushing into your right big toe mound, press the pelvis to the left. 2, 1. Little bend in that right knee, rise up. Pivot right heel, feet are wide. Prayer reverse or catch fists or elbows or catch your hands. Lift up, inhale. Slight bend in your knees as you fold. Exhale. Press those palms, curl your chin in, elbows point back. Navel in, folding more. 3. Folding more, exhale for 2. 1. Lift halfway, catch your big toes, releasing your hands, or catch your ankles or calf muscles. Pull your chest closer to your thighs. Folding more. Again, the same thing. You want to push those toes down. Make sure that neck is free of tension. 2. 1. Catch waist, slight bend knees. Rise, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, pivot right palm up. Left hand down, maybe left hand goes to right hip crease, up and back. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, hands down. Step back, exhale, and lower. Lift, inhale. Exhale back. Take 3 breaths. Heels to earth, heart to thighs. 2. Lengthen spine, soften through jaw, exhale. 1. Left foot, Virabhadrasana B, second side, warrior 2. Left foot forward. Right into your extended side angle, left elbow, left thigh, right arm up and over. Block with the left hand down, in or out. Push through that back foot. 3, reach into your right fingertips. Back leg strong, chest is bright. 2, 1. Warrior 2. Back, exhale, straighten. A little bit left leg, heel to the right foot in. Pull that right hip back, reach on the inhale. Left hand shin, big toe, block, floor. Right arm up. Maybe catch your right hand to your right hip, lower back or left hip crease. Maybe let that the left head. If you have 2 heads, I'm making myself laugh. I think I'm going crazy. 2, I can't believe COVID anymore. It's just me going crazy. 1. Good. Rise back up. Let's pivot left heel, face the right side. Thread your fingers. So catch your hands, open up chest, maybe catch the hands the weird way. Bend the knees, fold and exhale. Yeah, the knees bent just gives you more space to go deeper in the shoulders. And then you can straighten the legs. A little bit or a lot, or even less. Neck free tension, nod yes, shake no. All the little tiny gripping in the body. Little sway of the hips. Little nod in, squeeze palms. 2, 1. And exhale, hang. Release, maybe make the feet more narrow, maybe pedal it out. 2, 1. Catch waist, dig into heels, rise, inhale, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Up and back, maybe that right hand goes to left hip crease. 3, left arm up and back. 2, chaturanga, exhale, hands down, step back. Breathe into your up dog, child's pose. Exhale. Relax the shoulders, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Exhale. Look forward, rise up. Hands right underneath your shoulders, hips right over your knees. Extend the right leg long. Circle that right thigh in, reach the left hand. Stay here, bend back knee, catch foot, push, lifts. You could always keep the left hand down, pressing into the right hand, lifting through the sternum. 3, draw the navel in. So you just want to make sure that back feels good. 2, 1. Left hand down, exhale, right knee down. Adjust. Left leg long, left thigh spirals in, right hand, like that right arm bone in, catch, lift. 4, pushing into that left hand, maybe lifting the chin. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, sit on your heels, so take the knees down, sit back, exhale. So stay here with your hands on your thighs. Cross your legs if this feels better. So we're going to actually go work on the stretch of the tops of the ankles. So I know if you run, this is going to be a little intense. You're just trying to bring your hands behind you to lift the knees. If you find this is a little too intense, I'll give you an option. So this is what you can put your hands on blocks. You're just trying to lift those knees up and you are on the tops of their toes. If this is a lot, you can just put one leg in front and just try to come down or put your bum on a block. Take 2 to 3 breaths, right? You put that bum underneath. So you're still getting the stretch across that left toes. If you're in this, stay there for another couple breaths, right? You can make it less intense by coming more forward. You can even keep those knees down and simply come back. But we're really focusing on the ankles. The more that you keep the knees down and go down, it compresses the back. So stay away from that for now. And then let's slowly come forward. Exhale, down dog. 2 vinyasas, inhale. Always an option to skip these. Exhale, lift, inhale, up dog. Exhale, pull back, down dog. And again, inhale. Exhale, up dog in. Exhale, down dog. 3, 2, 1. Look forward, inhale. Step or jump, top of your mat. Fold and breathe out. Bend your knees, rise on the inhale, press palms, look up. And exhale, hands by your side. Good. Let's do our standing postures here. Let's do it. So let's go ahead, catch your waist with your left hand, catch your right knee or right big toe. Extend the right leg. Maybe take it out. You have your strap. Oh, I used it already today. Put your right foot in that bind or in that little, yes. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the leg forward. So here's the thing. Let's stay. You can bend the knee to catch that right foot. Right hand behind, you can catch the knee. So the side is like this or this for 3, 2, 1. Hand to waist, bend the knee, release. Exhale. Good. It's a lot on that standing leg. Catch your left knee, left hand, left big toe, right hand to waist. Extend. Out. Or knee, out. 3, 2, 1. Forward. Left hand to waist, catch that left leg, left thigh, left foot, and then maybe take the left fingertips behind you. Lots of options. Just stay. If you need to take that left foot down for a moment to help you balance. 2, 1. Left hand to waist, bend knee. Exhale. Samasthiti. Good. Top of your mat. Bring your toes to touch. Reach your arms. Inhale. Push the hips forward. Fold. Exhale. Take your hands down. If you have crow, we're going to take crow here, or just place your hands down, or just step or jump back, chaturanga. So this is your option. Exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Good. Take your knees down. Come to your headstand. Thread the fingers. Tripod, catch heels, hairstand, dolphin. Let's take a minute and a half. I'll guide you through tripod headstand, knees together. So just pause and do whatever you've been doing in your practice. Maybe you can do the tripod today, hands down, spread fingers wide, curl your chin in. So the hands are directly beside the knees. The same width as your down dog hands, crown of your head down. So tripod is a tri-distance between the hands and each other and the head in each hand. Elbows over wrist, spread fingers wide. Walk feet in as you lift the knees, curl the toes in, and then slowly bring one knee up into each tricep. You could stay right here. You could also just start with one. Squeeze those thighs, maybe lift up, right? You can even start by creating a ball or even lifting one leg up and keeping the other knee in. The toes really help direct the energy. So you're just sort of going to listen to what your body needs. Pause when you need. That's about halfway there. You can do the hair stand. If you're in your headstand, you're going to stay. Otherwise, catch your heels, curl your chin in, curl in right there. If you need more space, you can always catch your heels with your blanket. If a blanket is like a thin sheet maybe. But here you'd lift the heels a little bit, keep those toes tucked under, use the strap so you can roll forward. And really, you can be further away from the knees, but you want to feel like you're rolling towards the back of the head. Yes, and over time you can, from there, you can go right into your headstand or thread your fingers or do dolphin where the forearms are down and you lift up. So here I'm just going to do regular headstand. Take another few breaths. Let's all make our way to child's pose and exhale. Relax the eyes and the shoulders. Take a big breath in and out. Breath in, out. One more. And letting go. Rise up, tabletop plank, inhale, chaturanga, straight to down dog, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Exhale, back to down dog. Gently take your knees down. Make a padding for Ustrasana. Prep, full Ustrasana, half Ardha. Knees down, hands are at your low back, fingertips can point up or down. Roll those shoulders back. And then open up your chest, stay right here. Maybe you do half, one hand down, the other arm up, right? You'll take 3 to 4 breaths. I'm gonna go to full. My body's feeling open for some back bends. Open up the chest, maybe the head goes back. You can stay looking forward. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Sit on your heels or sit on a block, exhale. Move that padding, just one round. Shoulders over hips. Soften through the navel, but pull the belly back. Relax the shoulders. 2, 1. Good, let's come out of that. So let's go ahead and take a couple of boat poses just because we should do a little bit. So this morning we played with catching your big toes and extending your legs and playing with that, or bring the thighs in, catch your thighs and balance here and maybe lift those legs. 3, or catch the calf muscles 2 or the big toes. 1, we'll come down halfway, breathe in, try to lift up, catch the toes again with the calf muscles or the thighs. 3, 2, 1, down, breathe in, lift up, exhale, last time. So for just 3, 2, 1, bound, angle, exhale. Let's just do regular bound angle. We're gonna do butterfly in a moment. They're the same, but they're called different in your vinyasa. Butterfly, we're gonna hang out a little bit longer, but let's just release our boat pose, neck long, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. 2, it's like you're just trying to see slightly forward. 1. Inhale, lift up. Did I get everything in? Okay, I missed a pose. That's okay. We did headstand. And we're okay. Yeah, we should move on. Let's just take those legs behind you. 1 vinyasa, always an option to skip these. Exhale, lift up dog, breathe in. Down dog and breathe out. Let's go to lizard. So step your right foot outside of your right hand. Take your left knee down. Make sure that left knee feels good. So actually I need a little support where you can wrap your mat. Because we're gonna be here longer, so in a regular vinyasa class, for me, I would just wrap my mat, but I wanna like relax into it. So give yourself the support support so you can like not worry about hurting your body, which you shouldn't. And then you can put your elbows on your blocks. You can stay more upright. You can put those hands down. I think I told you I have a client. I work with her on Thursdays. She literally does 8-minute pigeon, 8 minutes on each side. So not 8 minutes total. 1/3 of her session, almost half of her session is in pigeon. She goes deep. She knows what she needs. So just try to be with it, not comparing, like that's really what she needs, but it's amazing. Be in your body. And so yesterday morning, I had my other client. I was like, try this. We don't normally do it. And I said, let's do a little pigeon today, Mia. And after 45 seconds, she's like, oh my God, I need to get out. That's sort of how I feel. And then we were talking about how like really allowing yourself to be in a posture, and you want to get to the point. So then I mentioned my other client, Natalie, to this woman. And then on the set, so when she got to the second side, she was like so quiet. I was like, oh Mia, like this is more than a minute. Are you okay? And she's like, well, now I didn't want to get out. Not in a, you know, she's like, I just didn't realize like I was wanting to leave a pose so soon. And it's like just sort of hanging out. And you don't need to just get so heavy. You're just sort of in it with the elbows on support or higher, knowing that we've got let's take another minute here. So almost 3 minutes total. This is lizard lunge. We're not in pigeon. But you're going to notice where you're feeling it in certain areas. And just breathe. So try to fight the resistance. Notice, like, don't obviously be in a painful spot. Like, don't put your body in anything that is detrimental to it. Ooh, but let's slowly rise up. That was 3 minutes. Hi. Push back a little bit. Give that right foot in. Walk it in a little bit. Straighten out the right leg. We're not going to actually be in this this hamstring stretch, Ardha Hanuman, for too long. So if you need to put your hands on blocks, we're just trying to release that right hip. If you want to go to full splits, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to not do that. But if it's in your practice, take it. Keep the right toes curled in. What happens too is you want to make sure those elbows have a little bend. You don't want those shoulders to hike up to the ears. If you're in your full splits, you can stay there and try this. Otherwise, let's bring both hands on the outside of the right leg. So if you don't have blocks, you'll just put your hands forward. And then sort of, you're on the outside of that right leg. Whew, you're getting really deep. Just reaching on the other side is already a lot. So you don't even need to reach those arms forward. 2. You're getting a huge stretch across that left hip. 1. Let's come back through center. Bend into your right knee. Let's go ahead, down dog, exhale. Take a vinyasa if you want. I'm going to take one right here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, gently right knee down. Take your time. Find your props, or take the elbows down, or stay more upright. In and out breath. And again, just breathing, so that we're already 30 seconds in, 2.5 minutes. Knowing the way back it feels like it makes it a little bit faster. So you have a marker. One side's going to give you a little bit more resistance, or might feel more open. Breathing. Noticing where you can release. If you need to back off, maybe you can go down a little bit more. You got just a minute and a half. Maybe the eyes are soft, shoulders relaxed. Every exhale, releasing a little more. Good. 45 seconds left. Just stay with it. Be right in it. Notice where you're feeling that tightness. Try to relax. Last couple of breaths. Literally 2 breaths left. And oh my gosh, gently rise up. Heel toe that left foot in. We'll go into the left hamstring stretch. Gently shift back. Maybe wag the tail a little bit. Maybe the hands are on the floor. Curling the left toes in. Back is flat. Every exhale, folding more. And then we'll you can come back a little bit if you want to full splits. You can bring the hands over to the left with the blocks or without the blocks. Extend the arms, maybe reach more with the right hand, whether the hands are on the block or the floor. Maybe reach more to the left with your right hand. 2, 1. Oof. Let's go ahead, bend into that left knee, gently walk it back. If you had your support, you could move it away, downward facing dog, exhale. Good, 1 vinyasa here, inhale plank, exhale chaturanga, up dog inhale. Oh my gosh, what a difference. Down dog exhale, it's amazing. 3 breaths, you're in your down dog. 2, and 1, good. Let's go ahead and bring yourself onto your knees. Let's go into a longer, so we're gonna move into a back bend in just a moment, but let's carry on this work with bound angle, butterfly, actually. So feet are wider. If you have a block, you could put your forehead on a block. I like to bring my hands with the palms facing up. You might need to put, I don't know, a second block or pillow if you have, or none. You can make it really intense, really fast. So with the forehead not supported, the weight of the head is going to deepen the stretch in the shoulders. And if you're looking for that, then just stay right here. We're not going to be here for 3 minutes, not as long. Let's take about a minute and a half. Try to let everything get heavy. If you have the block, maybe you bring the block to a lower height. Right, so if you had the higher one, or maneuver, or just stay right there. Gravity takes over in the weight of the torso, as long as you're not like crunching up the neck. Try to relax it, let the head be heavier, let the shoulders relax forward. Last few breaths. Inhale gently. Ooh, roll and rise up. You might need to put your hand on your forehead to lift up. Bring your thighs in. Sweep them behind you. And let's go to tabletop, hands underneath shoulders, hips right over knees. Draw your navel in, left ear, left hip. Just a little side to side to release, little rebound movement, just to release the lower back. Side to side. I like to bend the elbows and just sort of circulate the shoulders. Good. So we're going to actually hold Sphinx or Cobra or Up Dog or Seal. So we've already done some vinyasa. So the body's not like the way yin is. You come into a pose normally just like regular temperature. So I'm going to come down to Sphinx. So if you can't put any pressure on your belly, you're going to come into Up Dog or work a Seal where the hips are more down. If you're here with me, let's start with Sphinx. Walk and press those feet flat. I'm going to go right into Seal. Walk those hands back, or you're in Cobra pose or Up Dog. Relax those shoulders down. So try to make something more sustainable. We're going to take a minute from here. Legs are strong. You can always come down for a few breaths or just not do this at all. Roll the shoulders down, crown of the head lifted, Seal pose, a little bit in the elbows. Maybe walk it back. Make sure that core is strong and the tops of the feet are flat. Right, so we don't want to like let the pinky toes, I can feel my pinky toes are lifting. I'm sort of pronating. So we want to engage the ankles too. But let's take another 25 seconds. Breathe. Remember, you can always come out for a moment and join us or just stay down. Ooh, I could feel those shoulders hiking up. Last couple of breaths. Pause, come down, press back to child's pose. Knees can be wider together, moving slow. When I come after a deep back bend, I always like to maybe even take the hands underneath the forehead. Just find what feels good. You always want to gently come into the next thing. So the counter is to extend the back after we were just compressing it. One more inhale. Exhale. Good, let's rise up. So from here, if you do need a blanket, you're gonna take it. We're gonna move into like side stretching. I think this is called dragonfly, Karmasana, except we're gonna, let's actually bend one legged, so less intense. So let's start with your left leg. I like to sit a little bit higher, so I'm gonna roll off of my blanket a little bit. If you do have a block, we'll do that. So it's not Jani Shasana where the thigh and the foot meet. There's actually space. You could put that block on the inside of your left leg. You could make a fist and put your left temple into your left hand. Personally, when I practice a lot of yoga, so I like to give my wrists a little break. Just personally, when I do other exercises as well, I try to modify it because they just do so much yoga. Let's use this right hand. Just push into that right thigh. I feel that right now as I do that, the action feels like it pushes me back. So what I want to do is I want to walk that left elbow towards the corner or the edge of, like just right on the edge without going to the edge of that block. Because I want to bring it underneath and sort of forward of the chest. And as I push into that thigh with my right hand, I'm trying to open up the chest and bring it back, almost like pinning the shoulders back versus just coming into a back bend. I'm trying to open up that right shoulder. Stay here. You could start to bring this right hand up behind the ear. You could also reach it forward or just reach it up. And then you'd press into that left arm. You might make the block a little bit lower and then come up and over. What I find is if I go too low, it starts to turn to a forward bend, right? So just sort of mind what feels good. Open up, use that left elbow to help you reach the twist is what I meant to say. And just breathe. You can keep the hand there. I find that this actually is a little bit more, it gives me that deeper stretch, like the leverage of pushing down intensifies the stretch. Last couple breaths. Release this right hand. Push, maybe even push that right hand down and left elbow. Ooh, slowly rise up. That's what you want. You do want that sort of feeling where you like, oh, I'm stuck in this spot now. I'm starting to feel it as I get older. I was down on I was in a little low crouch. Take that right hand or block on the inside of the right leg, right elbow. Turn your ring around so it doesn't pinch your neck or your temple. Start with that left hand, open up the chest. What I didn't say on the other side, you're not supposed to engage. It's like a bad habit of mine, but it's not necessarily too bad of a habit. You're just trying to let the legs relax a little bit so they don't need to be as pointed or flexed. Right arm comes closer to the edge of the block if you have it there. Push that left hand down, sort of roll that left shoulder back. So the action is a little opening in the mid-spine, deepening of the stretch of the left hip. You're pressing into that left hand, into the thigh. Maybe you'll test that left arm up and behind your ear. Maybe you put that block lower. Breathing in and out. Finding that sweet spot that you need. Breathing deep. Let's take another 30 seconds here. So about 4 to 5 breaths. And let's slowly put that left hand to help you lift up. Let's go ahead and lay on your back. Shoulder stand or put your sacrum on a block. We're actually going to go from shoulder stand. You can do shoulder stand. I'm going to take us to plow. Otherwise, you're going to put your block underneath your sacrum. If you feel okay, you could do your plow, stay there. If your toes touch down, offering to catch your big toes or your ankles, lifting the heels, sits bones over your shoulders. Breathe in, out, in breath, no breath. One more. Exhale. If you're in your shoulder stand, you'll meet us in plow. We'll bring those feet together. Put your hands on your back now. Bend your knees into your temples. And let's slowly come down. Good. We're going to take a longer twist. So you're going to put a blanket or a bolster between your thighs. Keep the knees in line with the hips. So don't bring those knees up. Bring them in line with the hips. Use a pillow if you don't have a blanket or your bolster. Drop your knees over to your right. Pull that right shoulder towards the right so you can bring that left shoulder down. Option, catch your left thigh with your right hand. Look towards that left hand. Modify as you need. So if this feels too intense, Cameron, you can put the left leg straight and just let that right knee open up like you're doing supine Baddha Konasana, single leg. I guess, yeah. So that you're still letting that hip open. And you're getting a little release in the lower back. Breathe. Good. Let's go ahead. Bring the knees, inhale up. Shimmy your bum a little bit over to your right. Drop the knees, exhale. The knees are at the height of your hips. Walk that left shoulder over to the left. Reach your right arm, left hand on top of your right thigh. Option. You can find a different variation. Ground that right shoulder, look towards the right hand, and even close or soften the gaze. And breathe. And then let's come back. Inhale, center. Move that the hips in. If it felt okay with you, you could just lay in Shavasana or put that blanket or pillow or bolster underneath your hips. And then go ahead and open up your chest so you're like in a supported bridge, but not so high. We take the fabric variation so that we can let the hips rise. Draw the navel in, just relax the shoulders, tuck the chin in, and then relax the body. Palms face up, arms open to a T. Relax the body and breathe in and out. Keep breathing, find a flow of breath. It's just very relaxed now. The first couple of breaths are just releasing and then relaxing. One hand on your chest at your heart, one hand at your navel. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Bend your knees, place your feet flat, lifting up your hips if you had that bolster or blanket, and then come down, roll to your side or rock up, come onto your seat. Crossing your legs or just sitting somewhere comfortably on your block or blanket. Sitting tall, noticing how your body feels. Hands to heart, we'll close with one Om. Breathe in and out first. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into Om. Om. Thumbs to third eye point, we bow to the divine in each and every one of us. Namaste. All right, guys. Great to see you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm here tomorrow, Sunday at 10 and 12. I'll be out in the park or on the waterfront. All right, guys. Nice to see you.
Thanks, John.